People on Social Security, they're getting a raise. The cost of living adjustment announced, and it's shooting up to a 5.9% increase into 2022. That's the biggest boost in the benefit in about 40 years. But who's paying for it? We all know who's paying for it. It's pretty plain. Money Smart guy Matt Sapala is here with us now. Matt, at first it looks like this major deal, the biggest benefit in 40 years. But
Correct.
These benefits have not been keeping up with inflation in over a decade. And it's kind of been sad to think that this is how much people have been struggling. Now everything's seeming to balance out. So really, is that the story, that we're finally getting to some justice here?
No, not at all. I remember when I was serving in the Marine Corps, we get these 2%, 3% cost of living increases, and that was just going right lock and step with, the consumer price index, which is the reflection of inflation, which means it's higher for cost of food, milk, gas, homes, raising a child. So I don't think this is really giving it justice, because after all, it's a 5.9% increase, but the cost of price index is 5.4. It's only really a 0.5% net difference if you do the math.
Yeah, that's pennies on the dollar. In 2021, the cost of living adjustment was just 1.3%. So it's like, what is that? But there are about 64 million Social Security beneficiaries. They're going to start seeing this increase in their checks in January. How does this affect the larger economy?
Well, the larger economy, think about this, Adrienne. I know that people right now are depending on Social Security. It was never really meant to fully fund your retirement. I mean, when FDR, President Roosevelt, created his 1935, the average life expectancy back then was 58 years old for a male and 62 years old for a woman. But today, fast forward, by the way, even President Roosevelt himself never got a Social Security check. But if you fast forward this to today, 2021, the average life expectancy is 77, which means that more people are taking out of the system than they actually funded into the system throughout their working years. And so it's only putting a greater strain on the Social Security system, which a lot of people feel that will be in its end by 2035.
Are there any people experts speculating that we should raise the retirement age?
Of course. I mean, there's really three ways to change and help out the Social Security system, which is, number one, increase the age of which you are retired. Because after all, before 1935, nobody ever thought what a retirement age was all about. I don't personally believe in retirement in age. I believe you get buried in the ground when you just kicking and screaming and putting everything a bit of potential into your life. But sure, that's one way to do it. Or you delay the age of which you receive Social Security, increase the wages, because there's a certain limit that people don't pay Social Security income taxes on, which really means taxing more of the rich. And the third way is also to reduce the overall amount of money we get from Social Security.
Matt Sapala, always good to have you on. I like the energy. You got a lot of adrenaline going there, too. Thank you so much.
You got it. Great to be here. Thank you.
Talk to you again. Well, we just discussed social security. I got that on the brain. It can make a critical difference in some people's lives. For 4 out of 10 Americans, Social Security benefits are their only income. The average yearly income is not that much higher than the national poverty line.